Hi, I'm Angel Shaver, Stampin Up independent demonstrator from Kansas, and this is October. So you are going to see me on Facebook making cards on Mondays and Thursdays this month. And I'm sorry I'm late, but I've been fighting with my cell phone holder and it doesn't want to look at me. It just wants to look down at the card making surface. So I'm just going to hold this for a minute and talk to you, and then I'll let it be where it wants to be. We are doing Ribbon of Courage on Mondays this month in honor of breast cancer awareness. And we are doing Trick or Treat on Thursdays. It's really fun, cute Halloween stamp set. Brand new month means brand new promotions, so I wanted to just let you know that there are Stamparatus accessories now available on my store. There are replacements for some of the parts that go with your Stamparatus, as well as grid paper that is already cut to the appropriate size. Also, World Card Making Day is this Saturday, and Stampin' Up has a World Card Making Day special just this week only, October 1st through 7th. And I have other plans for World Card Making Day on Saturday, so watch my blog and at angelstamps1.blogspot.com, and I will let you know what we will be doing on Friday night instead of on Saturday. And this camera just wants to go down there, so I'm just going to let it, and we will get started creating our card today. Okay, here is the sample of what we are going to make. And it wasn't until I started getting things set up today that I realized there is not one tiny bit of stamping on this card. So this is a great example of how you can use Stampin' Up products to make gorgeous cards if you're only using the paper. So I'm going to set this to the side and let's get started. I have all my pieces cut. We are using gray granite, and it is cut hot dog style, which is 4 1/4 by 11. And so when we fold it in half, I did not get my bone folder out to crisp up that crease. But we are left with a card that is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And I am going to go ahead and get my Big Shot out and get my dies cut. They're all out of Blushing Bride paper, and I am putting some of the multi-adhesive paper on the back of my Blushing Bride so that it will make it a lot simpler to adhere. Trying to get it straight so it's actually on the paper, not on my grid. this will make it easier to adhere the dies to the card, because they will already have adhesive on the back. Now, I'm going to have to pay attention to which way I put the paper, because we do have a word. Sometimes it doesn't matter which direction you set your adhesive, but sometimes it does, because you want the word to have the adhesive on the back of it. So I think I'm going to have to put it this way. We will see in a minute. I'm looking where I put, there's my, look, if you could see my office, you would be horrified. I had off-site class and open house over the weekend, and when that happens, you have to pack up your stuff, but then you have to bring it home and unpack your stuff and put it where it goes. Well, my stuff is not all unpacked, and so I've just been kind of frantically searching through things to find what I needed for this class. Alright, now here is the moment of truth. Okay, that should work. The adhesive should be on the back. Slide it just a smidge to make sure that I have the entire thing cut with a cutting plate. And then we send it through. And back. As I'm doing this, I just realized the one thing I did not get out in time for class was my Big Shot die brush and foam mats. So we'll see if I need to go find that real quick here in a minute. Alright, so let me grab these and just move them. Take my Blushing Bride paper, and then I can put my Big Shot back on the ground. Okay, now we'll see how well these pop out of their dies on their own without me running to find the die brush. And the support ribbon has done it. And the heart has done it. And come on, little hope. Hope has also done it. Up, I will just have to poke out the center of that E, and then a couple of places on the heart. Let me open those scissors so they're a little thinner when they're poking. Okay, we'll see what happens when I take the adhesive backing off here in a minute. But first, we're going to glue the strip of Petal Promenade Designer Series paper. And this is cut at 1.5. To get a different glue, that was being difficult. 1.5 by 5.5. Alright. I'm just going to lay it toward the edge of the card front, but not all the way over. And then I'm going to layer the dies. First, we have the support ribbon, and then we'll put the heart on, kind of on the top of that. All the little extra pieces out, if you wonder what I'm doing over here. Alright, they're sticking to me. I'm trying to see where I want this. I think it's right about there. And finally, the word hope at the bottom. Now there will be stamping on this when you get ready to mail it. You can stamp a sentiment on the inside, or you could write on the inside of your card, whichever you prefer. And then I've cut a piece of the same Petal Promenade DSP, but we are going to use the other side of it for inside this card. Oops, that slid just a bit. There we go. And then we're going to put just a little strip of the petals so that there is also some bright cherry color on the inside. One thing I like about using Tombow is that when I don't get things laid exactly how I want them, I have a minute or two to scoot them around, to pick them up before they're stuck on there forever. So here's the inside of the card, and there is the front. And this is the first card for the Ribbon of Courage stamp set. We will be using this on Mondays this month. And on Thursdays, you will be seeing the Trick or Tweet set. So be sure you watch. Sometimes I'll be live I tend to have a lot of appointments this month at the same time that I'm supposed to be on here. So sometimes you'll be seeing a previously filmed video, but I'll still be hopping on to check comments and answer any questions you have about anything. So I will see you back here on Thursday. Bye.